Hi ladies, how are you? Okay, so I know it's been again an extremely long time in between videos, but as I mentioned in my previous video, I don't really have much to report on. Obviously been TTCing a long time and every month is kind of the same. So I can either do like little mini updates in between to let you know that everything is the same, or wait till I have some like big news or lots to talk about. So firstly, I hope the lighting's okay because it's like nearly 5 p.m. here and it's starting to get really dark and grey, but hopefully it's okay. So last time I left you, I got a positive OPK on my own without any Clomid or any help like that, and it was a pretty good dark, and I naturally thought I ovulated well. Sadly, I did not ovulate, so I am still not pregnant. That was, I think, end of May, early June. I had another cycle in June, obviously. I think it was like a 31 day cycle, 31, 32 day cycle. And now in July, I'm currently on another cycle. I am cycle day 7. So my previous cycles, same as always, pretty ordinary. I didn't do any OPKs or anything because I didn't think there was any point. So I didn't even own any OPKs. I didn't buy any. So I did no temping, no OPKs, nothing. I just did my remedies. I'm still under my naturopath, so I just did my remedies and take all my supplements, which I've got to do an update on because I've been taking different ones, which I'll mention in this video as well. And that was it. So I didn't do any testing or anything, and my AF turned up on the 7th of July without any testing or anything like that. So I knew I wouldn't get pregnant without any help. And I knew my fertility specialist appointment was coming up on the 12th of July, which was yesterday. So I kind of was hoping that my AF wouldn't come until after I saw him, but it didn't. It arrived on the 7th. So I had an option of what to do. I already had my Clomid. So it's been 6 months since my last Clomid try, so I thought I'll try Clomid once again. So this is a Clomid cycle. So here is my Clomid. Back on it again. 100 mg again, but this time instead of cycle day 2 to 6, I'm going to take it cycle day 3 to 7. It's supposed to have more follicles and hopefully get better ovulation or more eggs or anything like that, better my chances. Fingers crossed. So with my naturopath remedies, and I'm also on the Clomid, I've also taken, these are other supplements that I'm taking every day. Before I started Clomid, I was also taking Vitex, Wild Yam capsules, Tribulus, and this one I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's another one that you only take between cycle days 7 to 14. But because I'm on a Clomid cycle, I'm not taking those ones. So I'm just showing the ones that I take every day. So these are the ones I take every day on top of the little remedies that I get from my naturopath and the drops. But I have CoQ10 with rice bran oil, and this is really good for egg health. So is this one, which is Methyl Max, and that's got the really high level of folic acid, B12 and B6, and I really like these. They are quite costly, and I can only find them online, and my homeopath recommended these, and I really do like them. So I've had the big jar, which is 120 capsules. I think it's like $50 or something like that, and it's lasted me a pretty long time. I also take extra vitamin D because I'm vitamin D insufficient. Zinc. My husband also takes that. Calcium, magnesium, which my husband also takes. And I'm also now taking maca, which my husband also takes. And I cannot pronounce this though. I think it's inositol, but it's an oral powder. You put it in like a small amount of juice or water. I put a teaspoon in it and I have it every day. It's really good for women with PCOS, infertility. And I'm also on now metformin. So that is what I take every day now. And you probably get a hint of me being on metformin, what I have been finally diagnosed with my fertility specialist, and that is PCOS. I'm finally being confirmed of what I have known for years and years and years and years, and the doctors wouldn't test me for down here, is that I am PCOS. I went to my new fertility specialist appointment yesterday. He's in Melbourne, which is like a 90-minute drive away from me. And he was really great, really professional. We filled out all these forms first. It was in a fertility centre. So this is all I deal with. It's not like a general GP. So we filled out all the paperwork, and then he listened to my story. And then as soon as I started mentioning things, he said, "Do you think it could possibly be PCOS?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And he said, "I do too." And said, "Let's put you straight into an ultrasound." So I didn't have to wait. He took me straight into the next room. And we did like an internal ultrasound just look at my ovaries, and he went to my right ovary, and it's covered in cysts. It's just covered, and you look at it, and all you can see is like these little dark holes everywhere. And it was like roughly between 20 and 25 cysts on my right ovary, and then more on my left. So I'm definitely PCOS, which is like a relief in one hand and sad in the other. Relief because finally someone's listened to me and have done the proper test that I wanted and confirmed what I've believed that I've had for years and years, and it's why I don't ovulate. It's why I have horrible irregular cycles. It's why I've got 2 angels. It's why I keep gaining weight even though I'm exercising and dieting and taking all these supplements and trying to be healthy. I still gain weight. It's why I have hormonal acne, all that stuff. So it's good to get answers, but anyone with PCOS, it's a horrible condition to have. But I've also got to have some blood tests. I mean, he wrote me notes as well. That's the clinic I went to. But yeah, he wrote me notes, and I've got to get prescriptions and have more blood tests to check my egg supply and all that sort of stuff. And also, because I'm currently on Clomid, I'm having a day 21 blood test as well, and also a scan to check on my follicles, which is the first time anyone has given me a referral to have a scan to check on my follicles while I'm on Clomid. He's going to track my whole cycle while I'm on Clomid. He said it's a great idea that I started Clomid. It can be quite successful, and it did work for me in December, so fingers crossed it works for me again. And this time I've got him in my corner, so if I do fall pregnant, he'd be one step ahead of me. I've already got progesterone ready to go, and another script for it. I've also, as soon as I get my positive pregnancy test, he said for me to take baby aspirin, and might even go on Pregnal, and even the HCG hormone tablets as well. So, and he's going to track every step of the way my cycle. We go to have ultrasounds and blood tests, which I do Monday, and I'll probably have my ultrasound on Friday. He said around cycle day 12, 13, to see if I've got any follicles growing. He said really one good thing about PCOS women is they have a really high supply of egg supply. It's just trying to get those eggs out, which obviously is not happening for me. He's not concerned with my husband, sperm or anything like that, because I've got pregnant easily in December. The fact that I got pregnant straight away in December when I did ovulate proves that his sperm is fine, and he's on so many pills right now, it's sure to be fine as well. So he's not concerned about her hubby or doing any tests on hubby. So I'm feeling positive. I've got my OPKs all ready to go. I've stocked up on dipstick OPKs, and I've also bought some digital ones too. So hopefully I'll get like a super dark OPK and get some ovulation pains. And I'll actually ovulate this month on Clomid. Clomid this time has been a bit worse than December. I had no symptoms in December on Clomid except for maybe some hot flushes. And this time I'm having the hot flushes, migraine every day, and just really bad mood swings, temper, angry, that sort of thing. But otherwise it's okay. And so Clomid, on like 100 mg of Clomid, I do really well. It was the 50 mg of Clomid that was a total nightmare, and I suffered excruciatingly on it. So hopefully it will work again for me this time. I do get pregnant, and it's a sticky pregnancy. So I'll be doing more updates soon. I'll probably update you during the week. Like I said, I'm cycle day 7 on my Clomid cycle, my 3rd Clomid cycle to try, and there's 6 months in between, so it's not like back to back or anything. I'll do an update again when I start OPK testing, and I think that's about it. Feel free to ask me any questions. If I've left anything out, I'll update again during the week when I do an OPK update. I think that's it. Thank you again to all my new subscribers and my messages of seeing if I'm okay, and I shall keep you updated soon. Bye.